I am the bad guy. Actually, I have no idea how that song goes. Hey guys, DB Rai here, and today I'm back here with What If Tien Stayed Evil? A what if that I've sort of been pondering on doing for a little while. I really wanted to see the sort of potential this character had, remaining a bad guy. And it's. I feel it's sort of kind of a bummer that we actually didn't get this in the original series, but as we know, Akira Toriyama likes to put bad guys up against Goku and then do 180 switches after he fights them, turning completely good or maybe not so bad. We've seen it all the way, through Dragon Ball Z, and even some cases of Dragon Ball Super. I even think Frieza's starting to mellow out a little bit. Anyways, not today. We're not doing the 180 switch with Tien Shinhaan today. No. With the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai ending differently, Tien Shinhaan taking full advantage of Chaozu paralyzing Goku and beating the young man to almost death, like he actually would have died, a few hours later. That's how bad the beating was. After all, Tien Shinhaan wanted to win the championship too. This way he could have both. So with Tien Shinhaan getting the win for the championship and Goku's friends accompanying Goku to the hospital, this actually means that Krillin doesn't die in this timeline, not going back for the Dragon Ball or the Power Pole. And, well, how are our heroes going to find out about King Piccolo then? Well, don't worry, because that is definitely coming. And, well, basically, Goku did manage to survive in the end after Master Korin appeared using his traveling cauldron and essentially giving the young man a senzu bean and instructing him to come with him back to Korin's tower. Meanwhile, after our friends did return to the tournament grounds to retrieve Goku's things, thinking they may as well for his memorial, they find the referee dead and a paper with the word devil written on it and encircled. Roshi, of course, recognizing this as the crest of King Piccolo, and well, on the way back during the cab ride, on their way back to Goku, Roshi fills them in on who this King Piccolo guy is, and Roshi just hoping, this is just some work of a fanatic. However, with the list of World Martial Arts Society gone and the Dragon Ball gone, it's not looking good, and Roshi may have to do something about it. And well, naturally, when they get to Goku's hospital room, they find that he's no longer there with no explanation. And as for Tien Shinhan's role in all this, well, King Piccolo, after murdering Master Shen in front of him, he managed to warp the potentially evil youth to his side. Thanks to Piccolo's, mind-reading abilities and telepathy, he was able to find something in order to warp the young man. The promise of more power, that instead of just being a lowly assassin, he could rule by his side, have it all, live like a king, and that did appeal to Tien Shinhaan. And so Chaozu, ultimately going along with his best friend, well, you get the picture. And, well, let's continue from here. And, well, with Korin basically filling Goku in on this King Piccolo, and that essentially Goku might be the best chance they have at stopping him, basically sends Goku on the journey to get the Ultra Divine Water, as it were. So, Goku is yet on another amazing journey, while his friends are just going to have to hold down the fort as best they can. Now, just in case that this King Piccolo has returned and that this isn't the work of some pretender, Roshi and the others are indeed looking for the Dragon Balls like they do in the original, except it's Roshi and Krillin, and basically, yeah, there's no Chaozu or Tien. And remember, Krillin's alive. And, well, Launch Bulma, Yamcha, Puar, and Oolong are staying at the house like they do in the original. Them moving to a completely new area, so hopefully King Piccolo won't find them. After all, they did sort of figure out why someone would want the martial arts listings, to kill any possible martial artist that may oppose the this self-proclaimed Demon King. And, well, basically, from there, you got them basically retrieving the Dragon Balls, much like Roshi was able to with Chaozu and Tien Shinhaan. However, it's just him and Krillin, so some of the dialogue between them and some of the things happening is a bit more hilarious. However, not everything is a laughing matter. Now, with Tien and King Piccolo working together, now some of you might be thinking, oh, King Piccolo would never work with a martial artist. He hates martial artists. Why would he work with one if King Piccolo believes he's all-powerful? Yeah, but keep in mind that Tien Shinhaan has a lot of intel on some of his would-be opponents. These goody two-shoes that may oppose him, such as students from the Turtle Hermit School, that this intellect on Roshi and Krillin and Yamcha, and perhaps even Goku if he managed to survive somehow, but Tien is doubting that very much. I beat that kid to a pulp. There's no way he'd be coming back to oppose us. You have nothing to worry about, Piccolo. And if he does, I will definitely put him 6 feet under. That's what I like to hear, young man. Now, Pilaf, point out the next direction of the next Dragon Ball. And as we know, King Piccolo collects his 2 Dragon Balls, sending Tambourine, sending Symbol to do that while he's sending Tambourine to exterminate martial artists like he does in the original. Yeah, almost forgot about Symbol. How dare I? Naughty! And, well, the whole thing with Tambourine exterminating martial artists is going down pretty much like it does in the original. And as for Symbol, he's going after a Dragon Ball that happens to be around the neck of a certain hunter, Yajirobe. Oh look, I did find a spot for Yajirobe. And, well, Yajirobe ends up fighting Symbol alone, and because Goku's not there, he's already at Korin's tower. Yajirobe actually managed to cut down Symbol on his own, which he did in the original, so I don't know why I'm so surprised when I say that. And, well, this gets Piccolo's attention, and he immediately sends Tambourine to investigate, retrieve the Dragon Ball, and exterminate that human who would dare hurt my children, who would hurt our Symbol.
Symbol defeated? What's going on here? Human beings aren't supposed to be that powerful. As you wish, Master.
And, well, essentially, Tambourine does end up finding Yajirobe when he was in the middle of another one of his breakfast fish. Hey, wise guy, I hope you're gonna pay for that fish.
Pay for that fish? You're going to pay for the demise of my sibling.
Oh, I see. So you're with that other freak. Well then, I hope you taste as good as he did.
What?
Yajirobe attacks Tambourine, and Tambourine is shocked by this, that he's being matched by this random hunter. And, well, much like Goku did in the original, this Yajirobe manages to defeat Tambourine too, and roasts him upon the fire. That he already had prepared for his fish that Tambourine destroyed. Yeah, no one ruins my breakfast and gets away with it. And well, this immediately draws the attention of the king, who orders Pilaf to take the ship there himself. King Piccolo will deal with this hunter himself. And if you think Yajirobe's going to be able to run or talk his way out of this one? No. And, well, with essentially Roshi finding the rest of the Dragon Balls, the other 5, they decide to bury them and get ready to make their stand, much like they do in the original. Roshi pretty much unsure how he's going to go about this yet, and whether or not Krillin's going to be of much help. And basically, meanwhile, you get King Piccolo, who has managed to find Yajirobe, and, well, by accidentally announcing his name. We have arrived, King Piccolo. That's the button for the outer speaker. Oops. King Piccolo, I think I heard that name before. Uh-oh. However, King Piccolo decides he's not going to do the fighting himself. He decides it's time that Tien Shinhaan and Chaozu pull their own weight. After all, Tien Shinhaan did recruit this young man. It's time he proved his worth. Is he really useful, or is he already outlived his usefulness? Let's find out. So you get a brutal fight between Tien Shinhaan and Yajirobe. And yes, it is quite an intense fight, as you might imagine. And it actually looks like Yajirobe might get the better of him, but suddenly, Yajirobe can't move. It is Chaozu paralyzing the hunter. I can't move. What's the deal anyway? Chaozu standing there, paralyzing him with an evil, cheesy grin on his face. I've got him. Get him now, Tien. Nice work, Chaozu. You're gonna pay for every blow. Yeah! And basically, he proceeds to beat on Yajirobe, much like he did to Goku in the previous part. And essentially, he gets the he basically attempts to finish off Yajirobe with a Dodon wave, and Yajirobe basically isn't moving, and he's being checked. His vital signs aren't responding, and basically Tien and Chaozu just leave, and the Pilaf ship flies away. Well done. I knew I saw some greatness in you, Tien. And Chaozu, you certainly surprised me. Yes, you two will be great additions to the King Piccolo Empire. Your names will go down in history during the reign of the Piccolo Dynasty. Now, is Yajirobe dead? No, I'm not going to kill him off. He's just basically like Goku hanging in by a thread. And, well, when Goku has finally returned after his journey to darkness and receiving the Ultra Divine Water and the power-ups that come with it, and once and for all saying his saying his goodbyes to Master Korin, who gives him a sensu bean, just in case he needs it, and basically with Goku's call from the Flying Nimbus, because remember, his original Flying Nimbus is still around. It wasn't blown away by Tambourine, because Goku never fought Tambourine. And basically, sensing Piccolo, who has since defeated Roshi like he does in the original, Krillin being knocked out by that knockout drug that Roshi originally used on Tien. Nah, he wasn't going to sacrifice the life of his other young pupil, but he does turn to Krillin. If you happen to see Goku again, tell him I was proud. But yeah, he's not going to sacrifice his other pupil. If Goku is dead, he's not going to send the other one to his death. That's just makes sense. So Roshi sacrificed himself, Krillin witnessing the Mafu Bar, and essentially it is Krillin learning the Mafu Bar like Tien did in the original. So basically, you got Krillin the one playing hero in Tien's place. And well, Goku is on his Nimbus, flying towards King Piccolo, who was since taken over King's Castle, with Tien Shinhaan and Chaozu by his side, and Piano, of course, after dispatching the Pilaf gang. And yes, of course, he has returned his youth and destroyed the dragon, much like he does in the original. And, well, as Goku's flying around, he, of course, helps Chi-Chi and the Ox King, like he does in the anime. However, he spots someone struggling to walk and move about. He's, this guy could be down and out of any time. Hey, mister, what happened to you? And, well, the man didn't respond, and basically he just fell back down. Mister, here, take one of these. Gives, Yajirobe a sensu, and basically Yajirobe is, recovered. He was heading in the same direction as Goku. Yajirobe wants payback for what happened to him. Now, as we know, Yajirobe is normally a coward, but not when you do something like that to him. You know, first those creeps wreck my practice, then they try to break me. Oh no, they'll be feeling the blade of my sword for this. As a hunter and warrior, Yajirobe does have his pride after all. And he's not a complete coward. And so, basically, with no explanation to who he is or who Goku was or what just happened, Goku just got on his cloud and just kept going his way. But with Yajirobe fully restored, he's able to run, essentially in the same direction. And as we know, Yajirobe runs pretty fast. And well, essentially, as finally when Krillin does show up at King's Castle, Master Piccolo, you have nothing to worry about from this little squirt. I beat his friend and he was a lot stronger than this cretin. You just go ahead and watch. Chaozu and I can handle this one. And well, I do like your spunk. However, let's make it a little bit more interesting. More like an execution. Piccolo, spitting out drum. And well, this really isn't looking good for Krillin. He is, you got Chaozu, Drum, and Tien all working as King Piccolo's, last line of defense. It's not looking good for Krillin. Krillin may be skilled, yes, but he's no match for Chaozu's paralysis, so he's not really going to have much chance to really use the Mafu Bar. However, when all hope is lost, and Krillin actually managing to delay King Piccolo from going ahead and destroying West City like he was going to do in the original, and of course, it does buy enough time for Goku to appear. What? Is that you, Goku? Ha! You are alive! I'm so glad to see you. But why did you come here to die? And well, so it's true. You are alive. Well, I guess I get to have the pleasure of beating up on you some more, Goku. A little more suffering before the end. And so, Tien Tien Shinhaan is about to make a move on Goku when Drum comes in first, and Goku takes out Drum in one hit, like he does, shocking Tien, shocking Krillin, shocking King Piccolo, and Chaozu not knowing what to do here. It's quite possible his paralysis technique might not work on Goku. And well, the battle with Goku basically charging in with a gut punch to Tien and basically taking him out right there on the spot. He ain't dead, he's just going to be taking a nap for a little while. And essentially, you basically got Goku versus King Piccolo happening, and it's happening much like it does in the original. However, things does tend to tide into King Piccolo's favour when Chaozu does find his nerve and paralyzes Goku. Ah, well done, Chaozu. I was wondering if you'd lost your nerve. Now hold him still while the punishment begins. And much like the horror witnessed in the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai, Goku is being wailed on pretty well mercilessly, and Krillin is still banged up and badly hurt from his fight with Tien, Drum, and Chaozu. Yeah, Krillin's not going to be much help, and well, it does seem pretty bad for Goku. Piccolo is pretty much taking up to the air, getting ready to deliver his final blow, when suddenly the paralysis is stopped. And no, this isn't Chaozu growing unconscious. Yajirobe has come from behind and slashed Chaozu with his sword. Not a fatal blow, but enough to incapacitate him and knock him out. And well, this gives Goku his big chance to fire up a big ki blast at the ground, and he's doing his big rocket punch thing and going through King Piccolo like he does in the original. I can't believe it. I, the mighty King Piccolo, lost. But it doesn't end here. Not for me. Spits out Junior like he does in the original. Go, my son. Avenge me. And King Piccolo blows up and essentially dies. And Goku, being pretty banged up and on his last legs himself, Tien Shinhaan does come too. He is willing to take the three of them out right then and there, but then he spots Chaozu, who is in need of immediate medical attention. So Chaozu has no choice but to gather him and basically run along. And well, Goku is definitely banged up a bit, but he is nowhere near as in bad condition as Krillin, so Krillin is given the other Senzu Bean, him restored to full health, and basically Yajirobe offering to take Goku to wherever he needs to go. For, as a thank you for saving him earlier. So, of course, he's going to be wanting to go to Korin's tower. And well, with Krillin being there, he's going, "Wait, Goku, don't forget your things." Handing him his power pole. Thanks, Krillin. You're the best. No worries. And I'll make sure everyone knows what you did. Buddy, you just saved the world. It's a shame we won't be able to get Master Roshi back. Wait, what? Yeah, no one had told him about the Eternal Dragon being wiped out. Yeah, after King Piccolo got what he wanted from the dragon, he blew the dragon away. Then perhaps he won in the end after all. But don't worry, I'm sure there's a way we can get the Master back. What? You sure? I just have this feeling, that's all. Goku feeling hopeful, and well, they're on their way to Master Korin, who of course fills them in that if they go up top and speak to the man upstairs, Kami, the Guardian of the Earth, the creator of the Dragon Balls, then yes, they would be able to restore everyone that King Piccolo had killed, and his minions had killed since their reign of terror begun. And well, Krillin is just ecstatic to tell everyone that Goku was alive, he didn't die, and that he saved the world from King Piccolo and Tien Shinhaan. Okay, that does sound weird when you say that. The team of King Piccolo and Tien Shinhaan, I'll admit that. And well, with sometime later, Goku arriving at the lookout like he does in the original, much like, just like in the original, he does get to speak with Kami, and he does grant the boy's wish to restore the dragon, and has everyone restored that King Piccolo killed, including Roshi and everybody else. And everyone that Tambourine, of course, wiped out. And, I think I'm forgetting something. What is it? Oh, yes. In exchange, Goku will have to train there for 3 years. And it's not just because Junior might attack him. It's also because Tien Shinhaan might retaliate. So, with that, Goku is undergoing his training like he does in the original. And, well, with Krillin and Yamcha finding out that Goku will be back in 3 years' time for the next tournament, it's got Yamcha and Krillin motivated pretty good to prepare themselves for the next Tenkaichi Budokai. Meanwhile, of course, Junior is doing his thing to prepare himself, and Tien Shinhaan, after Chaozu is starting to fly around again and walk around on his own, them two are getting back to their training to get their revenge on Son Goku. And avenge their new fallen master, King Piccolo. They do not know of Junior's arrival yet, at least not as of yet. I think we'll leave that as a surprise for next time, and I think that's where we'll leave things for right now. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part? I think this part sort of went on a bit longer than my usual what-ifs. But that's okay. I did want to get this part covered at the very least. And well, how are things going to differ from the Tenkaichi Budokai now that they're, it's not just Piccolo Jr. that Goku's got to worry about, it's Tien Shinhaan as well, who is definitely going to be out for blood this time around. All this and more next time. As always, catch you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We need more people to see these videos. And, yeah, don't forget to leave a comment. You got any suggestions or any what-if ideas you want to see me cover on this channel? And I will see you guys again next time. Catch you later.